Hey guys, this is Sam from Prep for Success, and today we're going to go over modifiers. So basically, a modifier is just a word or a phrase that modifies or explains a little bit more about another word in the sentence. And we actually have two different types of modifiers. We have a misplaced modifier as well as a dangling modifier. First, we're going to tackle the misplaced modifiers. So we have misplaced words as well as misplaced phrases. So a misplaced word is just if we have a word within the sentence that is describing another word, however, it's actually not in close proximity to that word. That would be a misplaced modifier. So initially, that's a little bit confusing, so let's tackle a problem and see what I mean from that. So in this first sentence, we have, the child ate the cold dinner without complaining to her mother. So that's indicating that we're describing the dinner by using the word cold. And we know that because cold is directly next to or it's in close proximity to the dinner. However, if we moved cold somewhere else in the sentence, let's say here or here, then that is indicating that different things in the sentence are cold. Meaning, if we have the cold child ate the dinner without complaining to her mother, that indicates that the child is cold, as well as if we have the child ate the dinner without cold complaining to her mother, that's indicating that the complaining is cold, which is not correct. So as we see here in the correct option, the modifier, which is cold, is directly next to the thing it's modifying. Now also, if we have misplaced phrases, this should also follow the same rule. Meaning, in this sentence, we have the car, which was very fast, appealed to all the race car drivers. So the modifier is which was very fast, and that's describing the car. Then in the next sentence, we have the car appealed to all the race car drivers who were very fast. So now we have the same modifier, who were very fast, but in this case, it's describing the race car drivers. So we have to think of ourselves, which is the correct option? Is the car very fast, or are the race car drivers very fast? And in this case, the car is going to be very fast. Therefore, we know that the first option is the correct option. Now, the next modifier is a dangling modifier, and this follows the same rule as the misplaced modifier. However, the dangling modifier is basically exactly what it sounds like. It's a piece of the sentence that is dangling at the beginning or dangling at the end that describes something that's directly next to it. So for example, in this sentence, we have, having arrived late for practice, the team member needed to provide a written excuse. So again, since it's the dangling modifier, it's what's dangling at the beginning of the sentence. So that's our modifier. And in this case, it describes exactly what is after the comma. So it would be describing the team member. But in the other sentences, we have, having arrived late for practice, the coach requested a written excuse. And we also have, having arrived late for practice, a written excuse was requested. So now we have to see, what is this modifier modifying? So what is the thing that arrived late for practice? Was it the team member, the coach, or the written excuse? And in this case, we know that the team member was arriving late for practice. Therefore, the correct option would be the first one. Now, let's tackle the second example. So again, we have a dangling modifier. We have walking to the bus stop. The man got drenched with rain. So here we have walking to the bus stop. That is the dangling modifier. And then we have that within every single sentence. However, we want to see, what is the thing that walked to the bus stop? Is it the man, the sky, or the rain? And you could clearly see that the man was the thing walking to the bus stop. So therefore, that first option would be the correct option.